Welcome to the Acevedo video store. Today we're going to review Gamera Super Monster, also known as Gamera and the Three Super Women, and simply Super Monster. From 1980 for its 40th anniversary, the story goes like this. The alien Xanon is trying to conquer Earth. So three super women who protect the Earth and enlist the help of Gamera in order to defeat the alien. That's basically the plot of the film. Not really special, but then again, kind of, in any case. The movie is similar to Godzilla's Revenge, where it mainly uses stock footage from previous films. But the difference between Godzilla's Revenge and Gamera's Super Monster is that Godzilla's Revenge has more new footage than featuring the kaiju monsters than in Gamera's Super Monster, which only has two 2 minutes of new footage featuring Gamera, and only those 2 minutes is just a prop that barely moves. It's basically like this flying prop that barely moves, like moves its hand, moves its mouth, like gives simple movements as if it has life. Also, there's another shot of the film where they did made a new suit for Gamera, but you only see the bottom half when Gamera is walking. Conveniently enough, Gamera knocks down a sign having Godzilla on it. I do like the humorous parts of the film, the humorous elements of it, but the film story is not really interesting. The characters, not even the characters, they seem to like move the film just seems use the characters just to move the plot. They're not really special and all. The special effects, barely any special effects. For the new footage does look nice, but the film itself mainly uses stock footage only from previous films. But I will give a backstory to this film later during this video, but in case. Also this film feels like a bit cheap. Well, not really cheap as in like they didn't have money, because they had money to make those new suits and the props. But in the opening, in the opening where they feature the alien spaceship, which looks like a Star Destroyer from Star Wars, they just use illustrations and like move the camera from those illustrations. It's not animation; it's just still images. Yes. Also, there is some out of place traditional animation. It feels like that's the most cost-effective way is not filming an actual prop of the spaceship itself, which they do have an actual prop, but just having animation here and there. It feels a bit out of place. Hey, so yeah. But I could give one positive is that the new theme for this movie is kind of catchy. Yeah, I could still remember it. It goes like this. I'm not going to sing it entirely unless I'm going to get copy strike for no good reason. But then again, I really don't want to get copy strike for a Gamera movie. Okay, but in case. So, I would just give this film 3 out of 5 stars. So, I only own this film on DVD, as you see here, in the Gamera Legacy Collection by Mill Creek. It has the first 11 Gamera movies, not including Gamera the Brave. Hey, so yeah. The DVDs, the way I bought them, basically the DVDs were stacked on each other. I didn't really like it, so I replaced the case to be more like this. The set comes in 4 discs. So that's 3 films per disc, except for the third one, which has only 2 films. That means it has less compression, but still noticeable. But in case. So even if there's less films in it. But I do like the choice of them doing it, so we could have the entire Heisei trilogy on one disc. That's why I like. In any case. So yeah. But I also want to give some backstory. So during let me check. Yeah, Gamera vs. Ziggurat. So we all know, well, supposedly you know, but I don't know that you know, but Gamera studio, the studio that made the Gamera films was Daiei, and their previous film before this one was Gamera vs. Ziggurat, but during production they were going out of business and filed for bankruptcy. Great, I even mispronounced the words. But they end up coming back in the late 70s, and currently when they were making Gamera Super Monster, they were having financial problems, so they decided to make Gamera this film as a simple cash grab. Well, not really a cash grab, but simply like that, but as in a way to make like a quick buck. Uh, Unfortunately, they couldn't use the previous suits from the other Gamera films because they were destroyed in a fire. So that's one thing. And which is a bit sad that no Showa Gamera costume doesn't exist anymore due to being lost in a fire. So they so they actually made a new Gamera suit and the flying prop that I mentioned before. But they primarily end up using stock footage and the flying prop. Only one shot of the film which has the new Gamera suit, but of course already said they only filmed the lower half of it. Yeah. So basically, there could be a chance that the suit from Super Monster could exist today, or it could be rotting and just thrown in a trash can. But in case, so yeah. Yeah. Yeah, what else should I talk about? Well, I think that's everything. So, overall, it's an okay movie. I suggest to get the upcoming Arrow Video Blu-rays, a box set that's going to release in July, which has all the Gamera films, all 12 of them, and not just 11 of them on DVD. Yeah. But if you can't wait that long and must watch Gamera Super Monster right now, for some reason, and I suggest to get the Mill Creek Blu-rays. They come in volume sets. But in case. So that's the review. Have a nice day. Later on, come back to our video store.